I want to call on my buddy Michael Slackdish out there in Pennsylvania, because Michael Slackdish, first of all, I want to celebrate you. And in fact, I'm not going to give away the thunder, but I want you to tell everybody what you texted me, because what you texted me was incredible. So can we talk about that?
Yeah, of course. Of course.
All right. What did you text me? Tell the group what you texted me.
Well, I don't have it exactly in front of me. That being said, put 6 sides under contract over the weekend. It was just a tremendous weekend. 7 new listings. And I probably have 5 new listings that are going to be hitting the MLS this week as well. And it's amazing mindset. It's amazing doing these small things like a PLP package, following the steps, how that changes your business. And
well, do you remember the talk we had about a month ago? Well, maybe it was 3 weeks ago.
Yeah.
And I called you and what did I tell you, kind of in a respectful but a very strong way?
That the value of the pre-listing package, and that has made the difference altogether. So it really puts you out as a professional. They get to know you a little bit more by following the steps, the people that you're meeting with. It's not a cold introduction when you go out there. So it just adds up. And what that also does, Chad, too, is when you start getting these listings like Iran and other folks on the call, it creates confidence. So, one of the things that I did do was took a listing, then I door knocked the neighborhood, and I saw this person. I started judging, should I go see this person or not? Walked up to them, said, I just list this property at so-and-so street. It's, describe the property. Who do you know that would like to move into your neighborhood? And she goes, did someone send you down here? Because I gotta list this property. And that ended up being a $325,000 listing. And because of the other activities I did, I'm going to end up double siding that as well. And that's not even in the 6 that I counted already.
So I gotta say this again. So you put 6 sides under contract, so 6 new escrows and 7 new listings, and all that in the last week?
Since Friday. Wow. Six under since Friday. I put 6 under contract, and I expect to put another 4 under contract by this Friday.
Well, I tell you what, let me let you go, because you're a busy guy. So let me let you go.
Chad, wait, one more quick question, Michael. So sure. you got the 7 listings, and you're obviously doing very well with that. How much time do you think it has taken you over the last, say, week or 2 in phone calls and what have you to lead up to getting 7 listings signed? How much time do you think you have into that roughly?
That's 2.5 hours every day.
That's it. 2.5 hours.
That's all it takes.
That's it. Yep.
And the truth is, Chad, is what you've told Devin all along too, is now that the activity is there and the results are coming in, it's still maintaining that prospecting time to allow that to continue, because the momentum's huge. And by maintaining that momentum, it's going to carry from here to the end of the year.
And then it turns into a habit, right? It turns into a habit. And then if you don't do it, you feel kind of weird if you're not doing it, right? If you're not doing it. So this is my ethical bribe. So I want you guys to look again at my ethical bribe. I want all of you guys on this call. What is there? 70 something, all of you guys to find one seller today. And again, please don't wait for a live transfer. Go out there and find your own seller. If you get a live transfer, hey, that's 2. That's great. But find a seller today, just in the next 4 hours. All of you guys with a real estate license can find a seller. There's tens of thousands of leads in the private ocean. I mean, you can do it. All right. The fact that you're not doing it is the problem. Okay. So I want you guys to go find a seller, order the pre-listing package, let us print, let us ship, let us handle that whole side of it, and then do this every day this week. And then I want you to celebrate, and then you can feel very accomplished that you actually got it done. So now I know that there's a lot of people on this call. Again, I'm getting a lot of private messages. I'm not going to say any names here, but I'm getting a lot of private messages from people who say, I need to do this. I need to do this. I want to do this. I'm not consistent. Thank you for this. I'm getting these messages right here. And I want to say, I'm not going to mention any names, but some of the people who have been in the business for 10 years, 20 years, we've all gotten a little bit inconsistent and a little maybe sloppy with our daily practice. All right. And the daily practice of our business. You can find a seller and you can overnight a package. And I promise you, you're going to have success. I would say, and Mike Slack, just help me out. You're a Mike Ferry coach. So help me out with this. Okay. Just help me out with this. If we can actually get these guys to do this Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, 5 days in a row, I mean, do you think next week they're going to end up taking a listing?
Well, the numbers speak for themselves, Chad. Yes, without question.
Mhm.
And that listing is going to lead to confidence, and then the cycle begins. And then
Mhm.
they're going to ask themselves the question, why wasn't I doing this back in January? So
that was a conversation we had.
yeah,
I know. And the funny thing is it's sometimes I will call you out. Okay. I will call you out because here's the truth, guys. Here's the truth. Here comes Gangster C right here. Gangster C is coming out to play. All right, this morning. The truth is that it takes us thousands and thousands and thousands of phone calls to generate live transfers. How dare you not send a pre-listing page? How dare you not actually follow the process and send a pre-listing package? How dare you? You know what I'm saying? You guys feel me right now? Just order it and let us ship it for you. And just know how much effort it takes to find one seller. The least you can do is participate and let us ship a pre-listing package for you. Now, I mentioned this before, and I'm just going to show you again, that we have lots of pre-listing packages here. Excuse me. We have lots of live transfers where agents are not sending pre-listing packages. Okay. This is crawling under my skin, and it's getting to the point to where I don't know how many more days I can handle that. All right. So Mike Slaktis, what would you say to agents who are receiving live transfers and still not sending packages?
Well, I'm going to say a few things, Chad, if I have the liberty of saying something. Is number one is, what's your attitude when you pick up that live transfer? Is your mindset, I'm going to take this listing and I'm going to make it happen? Or is your attitude, here I go again? It's that bad affirmation. So have the right mindset going in when you take that transfer. Number two, once you take that transfer, spend 10, 15 minutes. That's all it takes to get the pre-listing package out. Create a stronger habit, and a stronger habit, whether you're working out or doing this, gets the results that you want. Truth is, like you and I spoke about, we can talk about how great it was this year was in December because we took different steps to change our business, or we can do the same old, same old. Isn't that the definition of insanity? Doing the same thing, expecting different results. So
yeah,
time to take action.
I love that quote.
Hey, thank you, Mike. Thank you so much, Mike Slaktis.